Hey, four elements, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting. So we're going to go ahead and get you a general message. Let's see what the energy is like. Now, it is a general message, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those. But what do we have for the collective? I hope that you guys had a good Valentine's Day, okay? If you celebrate it. That you've got to spend some time with your loved one. But what do we have? What do they need to know? Show me. Okay. So I see expectation at the bottom of the deck. So the first one I'm seeing, you have occupation. You have main male. And you have marriage. What is this for the four elements? Something could have something to do with a work situation. I'm not even going to lie. I just heard work affair. What is the energy for the collective? Give me a card for occupation. Alright, so we have follow your path. This literally just came out on my main channel. The Rising Phoenix, the Chosen Virgos. So you have follow your path. So some of you may definitely be on your path when it comes to your occupation here. Now, some of you, maybe you're not happy in a workspace. And I hope this doesn't have anything to do with like harassment. But show me, what is this main male? Responsibility. What is this main male? Celebrations. Now, there could be something here about a third party situation, because I do see marriage over here, okay? Okay. Show me more. You have the Hermit, Virgo energy. But I also see behind it achievements and the High Priestess and Eternity. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I don't know if there's something here about a third party. Now, the High Priestess, yes, it can talk about someone who is very spiritual, okay, very in tune, very intuitive. It could be an empath. But the High Priestess can also talk about a mistress. Now, I think what I'm seeing here is someone who may already be in some sort of a relationship or marriage or commitment, but I feel like somebody has their eye on someone else. Now, the other thing that I could see here is maybe someone sees the potential with somebody. And they could very well see, like, you know, they could see somebody as, you know, that could be my person. I could see myself marrying them. I could see myself being with them for long term here. I'm also hearing something about somebody wanting to tell another person about their good news. So let's clarify. So follow your path with occupation. It says leaving an unhappy relationship, dealing with abandonment issues. It says quitting an unfulfilling job, taking a break, seeking escape. It says prioritizing happiness over financial security. Why is this here? The Sun. It's almost like that energy where it's like I'm hearing, hey, if you're not truly happy within yourself, you're not on your path. The Sun talks about success and vitality, positivity, freedom. Show me more about the Sun, Leo energy. The Two of Cups. And then we have the Four of Swords coming out in the reverse. So the Four of Swords, yeah, the Four of Swords in the reverse talks about stagnation. There is no action. here, right? It almost talks about someone maybe feels like they've been ghosted or something like that. I feel like someone has something heavy on their mind, but they're not acting on something. Someone is also working in a workplace that it is burning you out, and it's almost like you're not getting paid what you're worth. And I still see this energy of somebody being harassed at work. And I don't know if that stresses them out. You know, it's like that energy where you kind of, it's like you fret going into work every day because of what's happening. What is this main male and celebration? Coming out sideways is the Four of Cups, and you have a King of Swords. Show me more. What's the Four of Cups? Coming out sideways, it's the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so there's the Two of Swords energy. I really feel like someone wants to communicate and say what's on their mind. This Four of Cups can talk about depression, or someone's very reluctant to do something. I also see some sort of envy or jealousy over someone else's success or whatever else someone else is celebrating. Man, I see a lot of energy here today. There's also a masculine energy here who is not happy. They have options, they have people, but it's almost like they're not happy with those options. You know the energy where you're not satisfied? Why did that Ace of Swords come out sideways? Ten of Coins. So we have the Summer Solstice and we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, communication. I also see someone was trying to control a situation. I don't know if this is like bullying or something here. Someone sees somebody else celebrating and I feel like they feel some type of way. What's this King of Swords? Show me more about the King of Swords. Yeah, Two of Wands, the Seven of Coins, and the Ace of Wands. The Four of Coins, the Six of Swords, and the Six of Cups. I feel like somebody wants to go back to their past. Now, guys, we do have to remember that we are in a Mercury retrograde, okay? So these kind of energies, it may come up quite heavy, where people are wanting to kind of go back to the past or very much reflecting about the past, or the past just comes up out of nowhere. But I feel like, show me the Four of Cups before I say this. Because what I feel like I see here is a masculine energy who wants to go towards someone else. But like I said, they may be attached to someone else here. Page of Swords, the Strength, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody's watching someone. Watching someone in their power. So what is the Hermit with marriage? Page of Coins reversed. You have the Vernal Equinox, which talks about a fresh start. Someone wants to act. Someone here definitely could be going through some sort of awakening. I feel like this Hermit energy is someone who has learned their lesson, or they've learned some sort of lesson here. Learn from the past mistakes. Someone not making the choices that they used to make. I also feel like someone here thought somebody was, almost wanted to say naive, or they lacked common sense. What's the Page of Coins reverse and this Vernal Equinox, dark to light? Five of Swords, landed on the Sun. Yeah, somebody moving forward, doing things differently. Coming out sideways, the Knight of Wands, the blockage here. Someone's blocking out what this player behavior. Someone could also be realizing that, hey, to go towards another person, they have to come with something serious. So what is this over here with this starting a new relationship with the High Priestess and achievements? The Ace of Coins. The Knight of Coins. Yeah, it's almost like I can hear. It's like somebody knows better. I'm hearing only fools rushing. And there's that strength energy again. Someone could just be very focused on their coins. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see it. The Empress. And then you got the Devil coming out. Capricorn energy. And then we have the Hanged Man and the Lovers. Someone is stuck on someone. Obsessed with the Devil energy. But I feel like someone knows that they can't go towards another person because the other person could be very defensive. It could be this Divine Feminine. Someone's also dealing with someone who's very stubborn here. King of Wands with the Seven of Cups. I don't like that combination. That talks to me about someone who has a lot of options. And I don't know if they wanted to make this Divine Feminine an option, but no. So that is what I've picked up here today for elements. I do hope that something has resonated with you. If it has, I do ask that you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light.